The clip you're about to see should have ended with a whistle, an ejection, and a very quiet bus ride home. But it didn't. Marina Mabrey blindsided Caitlin Clark, flattened her, and somehow stayed in the game. 30 seconds later, half the arena was chanting, "Throw her out," the refs were staring into space, and social media was on fire. How does the league's biggest draw get truck-sticked? Pick up the technical, and watch her hitman finish the night. Buckle up. Because everything that happened next exposes a problem the WNBA can't outrun. One possession, no warning. Clark was curling off a pin down, eyes on the ball, when Mabrey rocketed in from the blind side and sent her skidding across the paint. No play on the ball, no half-hearted reach, just a shoulder, a forearm, and a superstar pancaked on home hardwood. Gasps, boos, players barking at mid-court. Fans at Gamebridge couldn't believe the scoreboard still listed Mabrey as in. Within 5 minutes, the clip was everywhere. Slow-mo frames showing Clark's ponytail whipping sideways while Mabrey's feet left the floor, elbows tucked in like she'd been coached to finish the tackle. National broadcast crew froze the video, circled Mabrey's takeoff spot, and straight up asked, "Why is that not a flagrant 2? But the official verdict? Just a common tech on Mabrey and, wildly, another on Clark for unsportsmanlike response. Translation? Get crushed. Get whistled. D. Jane Carrington's eye poke, Kennedy Carter's hip check that sent Clark sliding. Now Mabrey's body slam. 3 different teams, same target. Every time the refs call it physical basketball. Every time the league issues a quiet upgrade a day later, long after the game's decided, long after highlight reels have racked up millions of views. Ask any Fever assistant. Clark leads the entire W in unofficial, above-shoulder hits absorbed. They track it on the bench because somebody has to. The number right now? 10 in the last 9 games. That is not a coincidence. It's a playbook. Stephanie White warned the league in May. Got fined for saying refs were behind the speed of the game. June proved her right. July? It exploded. Transition. And when the officials refused to protect Clark, Indiana hired someone who would. Sophie Cunningham didn't sign a max deal. She signed a security contract. Late 4th quarter, J.C. Sheldon claws Clark in the eye for the 2nd time, then bumps her chest to chest. Mabrey is chirping from the elbow. Fans can feel the temperature jump. On the next trip, Sophie clamps Sheldon at half court, classic take foul arms wrap, and refuses to let go. Bench clearing words, 2 quick whistles, automatic ejection. Critics said overreaction. Fever fans said, about DMM time. Cunningham's message was crystal. If the stripes won't draw a line, I will. And the crowd let her know they approved. Gain meter hit 112 decibels when the replay flashed on the Jumbotron. Transition. But the real fireworks were still in the queue, because a microphone awaited Coach White. She didn't pace. She didn't sip water. She looked straight into every camera and delivered the quote already pinned on bulletin boards across the league. Everybody in this league is bigger, faster, and stronger. Except the officials. The game evolved and they haven't. She broke down the missed eye gouge, the missed shoulder check, the joke of a double tech that punished the victim, not the hit woman. 45 seconds of unfiltered fury. Then, just call the foul. Protect the product. Media rooms rarely clap, but reporters slapped laptops and muttered, "Preach." White left. League PR reps stared at their phones, and the internet finished the job. #ProtectCaitlin hit 50,000 tweets in an hour. Transition. That's when the league office tried to plug the leak with duct tape. At 9:23 a.m., the WNBA quietly recategorized Mabrey's shove as a flagrant 2, retroactive. No suspension, yet, just an automatic fine and a box score tweak. They didn't email reporters, they slipped it into the transactions page. The same play that didn't meet criteria 7 hours earlier was now excessive and unnecessary. Fans saw it for what it was, and admission the crew blew it. Analysts hammered the inconsistency. Players started subtweeting. So we play the game, then gamble on tomorrow's whistle? And Mabrey? She jumped on TikTok. Every time they comment, I make dollars. That's not remorse, that's marketing. Engagement at all costs. Transition. But the logging truck backfire is much bigger than one highlight. Numbers never lie. Ratings dipped 55% during Clark's 5-game injury stretch. Ticket resale for Fever road games is up 300% compared with last year. Sponsor memos leaked to media are blunt. Protect star assets. If Clark goes down, the halo effect evaporates. And fans aren't blaming the opposing teams anymore. They're blaming the league that refuses to enforce its own rulebook in real time. Every late-night upgrade reads like damage control, not justice. When refs equal replay, trust craters. When trust craters, engagement follows. And without engagement, those new broadcast deals? Vapor. NBA grade, crossover cruise. Pull the top developmental refs from G League and NBA Summer League, mix them into W Cruise starting tomorrow, fresh eyes, faster whistles. Automatic Secaucus review on above-shoulder off-ball contact. If replay shows clear head/neck hit, New Jersey buzzes in, flagrant 1 minimum. No arena lobby for coaches, no wait until morning patch. Public ref evaluations. 10-game rolling report card posted to league site. Missed flagrant, score drops. Transparency forces improvement, or forces replacements. The Fever have drawn a line. The ball is in the league's court. Caitlin Clark hit a logo 3 on the very next possession after that shove. She didn't stare down Mabrey. She stared down the moment. The league can stare it down too, by fixing the whistle before the next cheap shot ends a season and maybe the momentum of an entire sport. So, suspension or slap on wrist. Sound off below with Protect CC if you think the league has to drop the hammer, or play on if you're still buying the physical hoops excuse. New breakdown drops after the league's ruling. Turn on alerts so you don't miss how this saga ends. Because if the W can't protect its brightest star, someone else's league eventually will.